The earliest memory I have of my papa is in Corpus Christi, Texas on Rogers Street. Named for his greatness, proud sergeant, I remember sitting in the house he built listening to World War II stories on the living room floor at his feet, eating a piece of juicy fruit gum he would split between us, would tell us back when Chamberlain echoed Germany's war cries and the entire world turned bitter, bloody, and bleak. It seemed juicy fruit was the only sweet thing that could take the edge off of such massacre. Back when gum was hot commodity enough to be banned from civilian consumption, it was one piece that sparked the conversation with my big mama. At Genesis begetting 10 children, the nickname Shepherd, honor and respect passed down to his flock, he would live to see 3 generations prosper. Until stroke claimed victory over his body, he died when I was 7. A Memorial Day filled with weeping relatives. Let the juicy fruit my mom gave me wipe the dough off this ache. Tried to remember that during peace, sons bury their fathers. And for a time, so it was between us. Picture perfect portrayal before peace became loose arrangement of treaties between kin. Tongues festered jealous, hidden behind smiles and familiar banter laced with dissent. Whisper grapevines into roots I once thought impenetrable. Treason looks like older sister leading an Axis agenda against family, polarizing those more interested in justifying their own demons, not the internal state of affairs of my second older sister, who withered to nothing before my eyes, body turned Auschwitz, cremated secrets with her flesh. Watched my mother navigate skirmishes, seasoned veteran in her blood, even war wounded, evacuated my niece to safety behind Allied lines, only to watch greed Benedict Arnold its way into the house Papa built, became concentration camp. I hope my niece would not Anne Frank the pages of her diary waiting for doomsday in vain. Time enough for those lamenting in neutral silence to be dragged through their own trenches. I wonder if such cowardice would cause Papa to roll over in his grave. Didn't think there was enough juicy fruit to dull this thing when Alan kamikazed us into a ceasefire. I saw Hiroshima in my aunt's eyes the day that she buried her son. United Nations forming amongst the survivors gathered at his tomb. Maybe PTSD would allow ties to reconstruct. But after bombs dropped, I have a hard time feeling civil. Sorrow-induced sorries do not erase memories tainted with bad blood. Cannot sanction corruption content with consuming itself when walls come crashing when the dust clears. And there's nothing left but revelations. I'll pray that Papa forgives them. That this flavor of anger and betrayal does not last. I'll eat juicy fruit and remember the past so it doesn't happen again.